Namaste everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I've got Scarlett with me again today, and today we're going to do a kids yoga class which you can do on your own. You don't need a grown-up to do with you, or you can grab one and you're welcome for them to join in as well. They might find it enjoyable and relaxing as well.
Very relaxing.
So we're going to start sitting in a nice comfy cross-legged position. This is called Sukhasana. Can you all say that? Sukhasana.
Well done. It is quite hard.
Okay, so we're going to sit in our position and we're going to do our song. So bring your hands together. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Shall we play? Your turn. Namaste. Shall we play? In our special yoga way. Your turn. In our special yoga way. Bending bodies, being strong. Off you go. Bending bodies, being strong. Keeping healthy all life long. Your turn. Keeping healthy all life long.
Now give yourself a big hug.
Okay, let's give ourselves a hug. Let's give ourselves a hug. See if you can reach around to your shoulders.
And thank yourself.
And say thank you for being amazing me. And let's cross your arms over and do it the other way. Can you find your own shoulders behind you and give them a squeeze?
Oh yeah, I can.
Lovely. Can you feel the bones, your own shoulder bones?
Yes, I
They
do.
feel a little bit like wings, don't
I
they?
feel a bit lumpy.
That's it. That's it. And we're going to now come into a posture called child's pose. Before we start to go too far though, I've just remembered, why don't you grab something that's soft? So Scarlett and I have yoga blocks, but they're the soft foam ones today.
Not hard.
But if you've got a cushion or a teddy bear to hand,
And something very light.
or something that's light and soft, anything will do. Something that you can balance on your head later. So we're going to start in child's pose. So come onto your hands and knees and then sit your bottom on your heels. We're going to take our hands behind us and let your forehead drop to the floor. So you're resting your head on the floor with your arms reaching out behind you. Taking a couple of breaths here. See if you can make your back grow as you breathe in. Can you spread out those muscles in your back? Can you spread your wings in your back as you breathe
Like a
in?
growing tree.
And then next time you breathe in, we're going to breathe in, we're going to lift our bottom of our feet, lift our arms up, stretch our arms up. And as we breathe out, we're going to imagine we're bowing forwards, bottom to heels, take your arms back out behind you. Maybe lift them up into the air a little bit. Breathe in, reach your arms forward, lift your hips up.
Wait, we're not bowed yet.
Breathe out, bow forward. This time see if you can bring your head to the floor and bring your arms up into the air behind you. One more time, breathe in, lift your hips forward, reach your arms up. Breathe out, bum to heels, lift your arms all the way into the air behind you and see if you can find your own hands to hold your hands behind you. Now it doesn't matter how high you lift your hands. Be kind to your shoulders. And if you want to now, you can imagine that someone is holding onto your hands and they're lifting your hands up into the sky. As they do that, you roll onto the top of your head, and you lift your bottom up off your heels. So I'm going to turn around so that you can see what it looks like from this angle. So my arms are up, my forehead is on the floor, and then as I breathe in, I lift my bottom up, lift my hands up, and roll onto the top of my head. I'm pressing into my legs, and I'm breathing. If it hurts my head or my neck, I come back down into my child's pose. Take one more breath here. Can you stretch your arms up? And then slowly drop your bottom to your heels, relax your arms, and make your way back to all fours. So come forwards to all fours. But we're not going to come forward to all fours anyway. We're going to imagine we're animals creeping forwards to all fours, spreading your paws out on the mat. I if it was the first time you've ever felt this strange thing underneath your hands. So my mat feels different to Scarlett's mat, so you might want to move your hands around.
Mine is a bit more squishy than hers.
And see if you can feel the different textures, maybe different temperatures around you. Walking your hands around. Stay on your mat, please. Spreading your fingers out and moving your hands like an animal. Lovely. And then coming back into the middle of your mat. Excellent. We're going to make our way into our first downward facing dog. So we have our hands spread out like animal claws. We tuck our toes under. We take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we lift our bottom up into the sky. And imagine now that you're pedaling your heels up and down. And with your hands, you're pushing a car up a really big hill. So spread your fingers out, Scarlett. Lovely. And one knee at a time is bending. And we're stretching the backs of our legs. Lifting our bottoms up to the sky. Brilliant. And then stop pedaling your feet, bend your knees and look towards your hands. Now we're going to do something a bit different today. We're going to lightly, quietly jump our feet outside of our hands. A little bit different today. So find your bounce. Have you all got some spring in your legs? And then when you breathe out, we're going to bounce forwards and come to a squat at the front of the mat. Lovely.
Frogs.
Like frogs, let your bottom drop down. And I think we could do that a few more times, don't you?
Yeah.
So this time we have our hands flat on the floor under our shoulders. We lift our hips up a little bit, look forwards a little bit. And then when you're ready, we press into our hands and bounce back into down dog. And look at your feet. Should we come forward again? So bend your knees, spread your fingers out. When you breathe out, see if you can bounce forwards into your frog position. Lovely bouncy frogs.
Down.
Let's do that one more time. So we lift our hips up, we look forward. Your hands stay flat to the floor. Look forward, Scarlett. Nice squeezing your knees onto the outsides of your arms. And then we're going to bounce back into our downward facing dog. Lovely. And we're going to bend our knees, look forwards. And when you breathe out, bounce forwards, back into your squat. This time, can you take your hands away from the floor? Can you balance? Now, sometimes it's hard for people to get their heels down, so you might be just on your toes. And that's okay, that's absolutely fine. Some of us can get our heels down, and it's a stretch. Can you feel the stretch on the backs of your ankles, Scarlett?
I feel it here and here.
Yeah, it's quite a good stretch, isn't it? Hamstrings.
Hamstring.
Ah, good. I can feel it in my ankles.
I love them.
So now we're going to grab our block or our cuddly toy or whatever you have to hand that's soft and light. Remember, it has to be soft and light. And we're going to spread our feet up and we're going to rest our block on our heads. Now it might work, it might not. It doesn't matter. We're going to try and stand up without dropping our block, which means we can't look down at the floor. Lovely, Scarlett. So we've got to keep our heads upright. We've got to move slowly. Whoa. And come to standing up. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Did you get there? When you get to the top, you can get rid of your block. That's fine. We're done with that. And we're going to do a sun salute to make sure our bodies are really warm and really strong because we're getting stronger today. So we come to the front of our mat, we have our hands together. It can be call and response if you like, and we'll learn the words in Sanskrit. So Samastiti.
Samastiti.
Utthita Tadasana.
Utthita Tadasana.
Uttanasana.
Uttanasana.
Ardha Uttanasana.
Ardha Uttanasana.
Uttanasana. Bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, jump back, Chaturanga.
Chaturanga.
Lovely. Now you're not sagging in the middle here, are you? You're strong planks. And then we slowly come all the way down to the floor. Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana. And then we tuck our toes under, lift our bottoms up. This is the long one. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Lovely. Bottom up into the air. Pressing your car up a hill. Spread your fingers out. And then bend your knees. Bend your knees, Scarlett. Look to the front of your mat and see if you can quietly, this has got to be quiet this bit, jump forward, so quietly. Jump. Nice, coming into a little squat, this time with your knees together. Knees together. Knees together, lovely. Breathing out. Uttanasana.
Uttanasana.
Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana.
Uttanasana.
This time swing your arms up.
Swing.
Utthita Tadasana.
Utthita.
And can you clap your hands above your head? Clap, 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 clap. Can you bring that clapping all the way down to your chest?
Feel.
And can you make fists with your hands? Can you bring your hands around behind you and stick your bottom out behind you? Let's stick your bottom out, give it a wiggle.
I don't know.
And can you give your bum a pummel with your fists?
Like a massage.
It's like a massage, isn't it?
But a bit harder.
And can you come round to the front now? And can you stick your hips forwards this time? And can you give your fronts of your legs a pummel? All the way down. It's like we're playing the drums to make a tune. Can you make a tune? Good tunes.
I play the drum so I know 1,000.
And this time we're going to spread our hands out. We're going to rub our knees as we bounce.
Wow.
Wow. We're making a tune. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
And I'm going to slide our hands up and down the bottom of our legs. So we're making music as you
Sweet.
and then we take a deep breath in and we lift our arms up and out to the side. Can you feel tingling in your hands? Can you? Yeah?
It's like
Let's shake it off. They are vibrating a little bit. Shake it. Right, we're going to stand up now at the front of our mats with our feet together. Scarlett hasn't had our outside exercise today, so she's very excitable. So we're standing with our feet together and we're spreading our toes out. Now, can you all show me your right leg?
Right.
Yes, lovely. So we're going to bend our right knee and reach our arms up. Imagine you've got a string on your right knee and you're using your fingers to pull that string up to the sky. We have to stand nice and still and do it calmly. And as we breathe out, we take our arms out behind us and send your leg out behind you. Lovely. Breathe in. Find that string on your knee again. Can you reach your knee up? Some of you might straighten your leg. And then we take our leg backwards and our arms backwards. We're balancing. Lovely. One more time. Reach your right leg forward. Pull it up right with your string. Can you do that, Scarlett? Can you pull your leg up with your string? And then we take our leg back, take our arms back. Right leg goes back. And we take a big step back with our right leg.
Step.
And we turn our body to the side of our mat. We open up our arms. And we are in Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. So we bend our front knee. That's it. And we point our front toes forwards. Now you've got laser beams now coming out through your front fingers and your front knee. So I want you to make sure your laser beams point in the same direction. So the laser beam on your knee must also point forward. You don't want your knee laser beam pointing off to the side. So look at your knee and make sure the laser beam is pointing straight forwards. Lovely. So Warrior 2 from the side looks like this. Excellent. You're doing brilliant. And then we straighten our front leg and turn our toes in and bring our hands to our hips. Hands to your hips. So Scarlett's going to go sideways, I'm going to go forward so you can see. We squeeze our shoulders together and puff up our chest. Have you ever seen a robin sat in a tree and they puff up their chests, not leaning backwards? And then when we breathe out, we lean forwards as if we're bowing forwards. And see if you can touch the floor with your hands, and if you can't, it doesn't matter. And we're going to keep our legs straight and see if you can reach one foot. And then the other.
Like patterns in the sand.
And then imagine you're stood on sand and you're drawing patterns in the sand. Can you make the most beautiful patterns as you swish from side to side? Lovely. You can let your neck relax and let your head swish and sway. You can go fast or you can go slow. Lovely. And then bring your hands back to your hips.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath in and lift all the way up to stand. Scarlett, come on. That's it. So we're standing up with the left foot forwards. That's it. We're going to take our arms wide, stretch into our hands. And we're going to make windmills with our arms now. We're going to take the back arm up and over. Whoosh! And step down. Yes, good windmills. And we're going to windmill back up again. Can we windmill back up? Windmill back up.
Like we can do lunges.
Shall we windmill forward to the top arm? Windmills up and over.
Up and over.
Lovely. We look forwards and we're going to step our feet forwards.
That's puppy.
And then take our arms up into the air behind and lift up to stand. Amazing. Should we do the same on the other leg? You're going to do it a bit more calmly this time so you don't fall over. Right, so we take our weight into our front foot, the right foot, and we lift up our left leg. Can you all show me your left leg? Give them a wiggle. That's it. You've got it. Well done. And then we find our string on our knee and use our arms to lift the string up. And as we breathe out, we take our arms out behind us and our leg out behind us. We breathe in and we lift our leg forwards, lift our arms up. So, do you know what? It's really hard, and we breathe out, we take our leg back and arms back.
To balance.
It's really hard to balance if you're being silly or you're thinking, breathe in one more time, lift your leg in front, or thinking about lots of other things. So sometimes if I'm feeling worried about something, I stand on one leg because it helps me to focus. And we're going to take our leg back out behind us, reach your arms out. Lovely, that's it, keep focusing, Scarlett. And then we step the left leg back and we come back into our warrior two. Virabhadrasana. So the right leg is forwards, the right toes are forwards, and our right knee and our right fingers have got our laser beams this time. So the right knee and the right fingers are also pointing in the same direction. You don't want your knee laser beams to going off in the wrong direction. You don't want to hit the wrong target. So your target is right in front of you. Lovely. Stretching into your warrior two. Stretch into your fingers. Can you reach the walls on the other side of the rooms?
Oh no.
And then we straighten that front leg, and this time we turn our toes in. So Scarlett, you stay this way. I'm going to turn this way so you can all see. You bring your hands around behind you and hold your hands behind your back. Hold your hands. Lovely. We take a deep breath in. We puff our chests up like a robin again. And as we breathe out, we're going to bow forwards, lifting our arms up into the air behind us, like we did in child's pose. Let your head relax. Find your balance. And can you take 3 slow breaths, being as still as you can? Lovely. And when you're still and quiet, you can hear the sound of your breath. And then on a breath in, you use your hands to pull yourself all the way up to stand. You let go of your arms and shake them out.
Shake, shake, shake.
And then we're going to windmill our arms again. So we're going to take our arms out to the side. And the back arm is going to be a windmill. So we're going to windmill it up and over and to the floor. Coming into our lunge sensibly. And then we're going to windmill this left arm up and over, coming to stand up again.
But all that.
And we're going to do one more time. Forwards, up and over, coming into our lunge. This time a bit different. Let's step into our downward facing dog. Brilliant. We're going to get our heart rates going now, people. So our fingers are spreading. We're in our down dog. We bend our knees. Have you all got your bounce again? Can you find your bounce? This time, rather than jumping forwards, we're going to see if we can kick our own bottoms with our heels. So slowly, we're going to do 5. So we're going to spread our fingers out and we're going to come back and then we're going to go 1.
1.
Forward. 2. 3. Hands stay down. 4. Lovely. 5. Did you do it? Let's do one more for luck. So I'm just going to show you if you got lost. You're back here.
Back here.
Looking back at your feet. And we're going to do a bounce. Okay, go. Yes, you've got it. Slowly. And then let's come back and sit on our heels. So we're going to slow our breathing down now. So let's find our index fingers, our pointing fingers on each hand.
Our second one.
We're going to take a deep breath in and we're we're going to close off both nostrils with our pointing fingers. Let go of the left side and breathe out. Keep letting go of the left side and breathe in. Close the left side and open the right finger. Breathe out. Keep the right side open, breathe in. Close the right side, left side points out, breathe out. Keep the left side open, breathe in. Close the left side, open the right, breathe out. Breathe in. Close the right side, open the left. Breathe out. Lovely, you've got it. Breathe in through the left. One more time, close the left, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close the right, and then a long, slow breath out through the left. As long as you can make it. And then let go of both nostrils and bring your hands into your lap. Let your hands rest on your lap. If you're comfortable, you can stay kneeling, or if you like, perhaps if you have a block or a cushion, you might want to sit your bottom on your block or cushion. It's sometimes nice to be higher up.
It feels better.
And you can sit with your legs crossed and let your hands rest in your lap and close your eyes. So closing your eyes, let your hands rest. And I want you to think about one thing that makes you angry. And take a really deep breath in. And imagine you're breathing in that thing that makes you feel angry. And then hold that thing in your mouth. That thing that makes you feel angry. Can you think about it? And we're going to blow it away. So we're going to slowly blow through our lips. And imagine we're blowing that thing that makes you feel angry away. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in. Imagine that thing that makes you feel angry. Hold it for a moment and then see if you can blow it away. Watch it. Watch that thing that makes you feel angry be blown away. Just like you're blowing bubbles away. If you want to, if it hasn't gone yet, you can stay imagining your thing that makes you feel angry. If you want to, you could perhaps think of something that makes you feel frightened or sad and do the same. So breathe in. Breathe in and imagine that thing that makes you feel frightened or sad. Hold it there for a moment. It's trying to escape, it's trying to take hold. But no, you're going to blow it away. You're in control. So slowly, gently blow it away. It can't get to you. It's not there. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. Imagine something that makes you feel angry, scared, or sad. And then slowly blow it out through your lips. And now when you're ready to, I'd like you to find a comfortable position to lie down in. So make yourself comfy, Scarlett. I'm going to stay sitting upright to talk you into your comfortable position. So put that under your knees. So if you like, you can put something underneath your knees. So lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. Pebbles is joining us. Lie down on your back. Close your eyes. And let your whole body relax. Imagine your feet are becoming soft. Imagine your legs are like cooked spaghetti and they've gone all floppy and heavy. And your tummy is like jelly. Your arms are also like floppy, heavy spaghetti. And your fingers are light. And then if you close your eyes, can you imagine that your head is resting in the most comfortable pillow, floating down into that pillow, completely comfortable, completely safe, completely relaxed. Can you let go of trying to breathe and let your breath just come and go? Stay lying down, stay relaxed. Let your breath move without any control. Right now, there's nothing for you to have to do. Nothing for you to have to worry about or think about. No learning to do. No exercising. Just lying on the floor, on your sofa, on your yoga mat, wherever you are, maybe in the sunshine, and seeing what your body feels like. How does your amazing, wonderful body feel today? Being nice and still, relaxing. And then in your own time, let's start to wake our amazing bodies up. So before you move, I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to say in your head or out loud, I am amazing today.
I am amazing today, as I always am.
And when you're ready, you can start to wiggle and stretch. And then give your knees a hug. Can you hug your knees to your chest? And can you rock backwards and forwards like a seesaw on your back?
Fun.
Rocking backwards and forwards. And rock all the way up to a sitting up position.
No, I don't want to. I'm a
That's
baby.
it. Can we sit up nice and tall now, Scarlett? That's
Aww.
it. So have you all caught up with us? We're all sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to do our final song to finish.
Call and response.
Call and response. So we sit with our hands together. May the long time sun shine upon you. Your turn. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. Your turn. All love surround you. And the pure light within you. Your turn. And the pure light within you. Guide your way home. Nice and long, that one. Guide your way home.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for practicing with us, and we'll see you again next week. Namaste.
Namaste. Bye.
Press the off button.